Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's video we're going to be unboxing the Jazzwares Spartan Collection Halo 3 Master Chief figure. And man, that is a mouthful. But I've been collecting these Jazzwares Halo figures for quite some time. I'm sure in the thumbnail you already saw a part of my collection. I'm trying to get all of Noble Team completed, and I try to pick up any of the Master Chiefs that I can find, and this is one that I did not have. And Halo 3 is actually my favorite Halo game, so I figured I'd pick this one up and kind of make a review of it and show it off to you guys. So with all that being said, let's get into this. Unfortunately, maybe unfortunately, depends on how you look at it, when I picked this up, the tape on the bottom here was already cut, and it doesn't seem like anything's missing, so we should be okay. So I think that actually I can just open this up from the bottom and slide it right out. Let's see if we can do just that. I'm going to fold all these back, and boom! There you go. As old Kyle Peterson says, see you later. But that was super easy. There you have it. Out of the box, still in the packaging, the Jazzwares Halo 3 Master Chief. And guys, this is probably one of the best Master Chiefs that they've made. So far, I have the Halo 5 Guardians one, I have the Halo 2 Master Chief, and then I have two iterations of the Halo Infinite Master Chief. But this one, in my opinion, is probably going to be the best, and we'll kind of find out why here in a second. But let me get all the accessories out, and then we can get the figure out. One thing I do like about these figures is all you got to do with the hands is just take this one panel off, and then they should all just roll right out like that. He does come with a Magnum and a battle rifle, so we'll take those out as well, and we'll lay those down there. And then last but not least, of course, is the Chief himself. And he comes out fairly easily, I would say. So what we're going to do first is go over the accessories really quick, and then we'll take a look at the good old Chief. So let's look at these hands first. The hands that he has equipped currently are these kind of open-handed, really just open-handed hands. Nothing really more I can say about that. But yeah, those are pretty decent. I'm assuming you can kind of have like maybe one of these gripping hands and the other one's kind of like a stationary one. But let's look at the ones that were in the packaging. So he does come with a, let me see if he's got a matching one. Yes. He does come with two trigger fingers, two trigger hands, whatever you want to call it, so you can throw weapons in both hands if you would like. The next series that we have is just some pretty basic gripping hands right there. I do wish maybe we got some fists, but that's okay. You know, it's only Chief. I guess they could only give us a certain amount of them. And then the last one that we have here is kind of him like pointing or grabbing something. This might be designed for a specific weapon actually, and I guess we'll kind of find out here in a second. But let's take a look at the weapons as well. He does come with a Magnum and a battle rifle. Like I said, the Magnum actually has some pretty nice detailing on there. There's some red paint on the back and in the front there. That looks absolutely outstanding. And then on the battle rifle here, I noticed this, they have the hollow sight blue, which is pretty cool as compared to a lot of the other ones. They don't really have that much detail. And one thing I do like is this grip right here is going to be very easily, very easy to put in with the hands in Master Chief. So I do like how they kind of removed the trigger guard. That's very nice on that. All right, let's take a look at Chief himself. So starting at the top, the helmet is so awesome. I love that helmet, just the most basic kind of good old Master Chief helmet that you can get. And then moving on towards the torso, something that I noticed is he actually has some weathering here, some damage kind of going across the torso chest plate or breastplate, whatever you want to call it, on his armor. I think that's a really nice detail to have. Moving down, he's got some nice prints right here above the knee, these kind of blue like shield or something, I don't know. And the boots, they do... these boots are similar to the ones that we saw with the Halo 2 Master Chief. I didn't do a review on my channel, but you guys can go look that up if you want. And I love those shoes. The Halo Infinite ones, I feel like they're just too bulky. They're too wide. These are the perfect boots or feet, whatever you want to call it, for Chief. I love that. On the back here, nothing really too much going on that's any different. He does have a lot of weathering all over, though, which I love. I love weathering. And then, of course, here, right on the hips, you can kind of take these things out and flip them, and that is where you can mount, grenades or weapons or whatever you want. So let's, actually, we'll keep that there. Maybe we can just throw the Magnum on there for a second, and we'll show how that looks. And that is pretty seamless, I will say. Looks like it's kind of grav mounted on there. So that looks great. And speaking of the weapons, what we're going to do now is actually try to equip them in the hands and see how well those work. But before we do that, I'm going to give you one more rundown of the figure. Get really close to the camera here. This is going to be the entire angle. Articulation, don't even need to get started on that. There is so much articulation on this figure. If that's a question that you have, don't worry about it. There is so much articulation on here. Double jointed elbows, knees, feet, I mean, even the toes bend like that. You can see right there. Well, it's a little stiff, but those will bend. You can see the joint right there. All right, what we're going to do now, like I said, is we'll throw some of these weapons together. What I'm going to do is put the trigger fingers in both hands, and we'll see how well Chief grips onto these weapons. So I think I'm going to throw this one there, and then we'll throw the other one in the other hand, obviously. And then let's get these weapons together. Oh, man, those are a little tough, but I like it. It means they won't break too easily. So here's the battle rifle. Throwing that in there, and he holds that very well, and that finger on the trigger kind of goes around perfectly. That looks great. And then over here, we'll put our Magnum in, and let's see. And that's beautiful as well, and everything fits perfectly. So I'm going to line this up with the rest of my Halo figures. But guys, I think that's pretty much going to do it for this review of the Halo 3 Master Chief from the Jazzwares Spartan collection. Excuse me, I just ate, so I'm burping a little bit. I'm like a little baby. But guys, let me know what you think of this figure. I love it. This thing looks awesome. One thing I can say is it does seem like the paint, the color scheme from different parts of the body doesn't really match too well, but that's okay. I think that overall, it really, really looks great. And I love how they kind of have the reflective material on the visor there. They weren't doing that with a lot of figures for a while, but they finally changed it. I think that looks absolutely phenomenal. Super, super cool. So there you go. The Jazzwares Spartan Collection Halo 3 Master Chief, and he does not want to stand, at least on the blank he doesn't want to stand. Maybe he'll topple over there. Oh, I guess he's standing. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.